Hi, this is Jeremy Moskowitz, Group Policy MVP and founder of Policy Pack Software. And in this short video, I'm going to show you how one customer needed to do FoxIT Reader's print dialog and how I was able to create a pack for it in a couple of minutes. So this is a recreation of something that's already been done, but this is not a pack that we will create and enable for everybody, but if you wanted to create it, it's super easy to do. Here's the general idea. First, you're going to go load. For me, what I did was I loaded any PDF. It doesn't really matter. This is a car stereo or something. When I go to the print dialog here, this is the dialog I want to capture, and the items that we want to capture are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some of the other ones probably aren't available to capture and train, but most of the items here you can at least gray out and lock down. So we're going to configure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items, and then we'll demonstrate how the thing will be locked down. So I'm going to use the Design Studio and start a new project here, and I'm going to pick the FoxIT Reader's print dialog, and I'll call this FoxIT Reader 6 print. Now I happen to know that this thing lives in the registry, and I can actually show you where. If it didn't take me very long to find it. Let me go ahead and show you where it lives. HKey current user software FoxIT 6 printer. Okay, so here are the items that are configurable right there. So I'm going to pick registry here, then I'm going to go find that same location. So FoxIT Reader 6 printer. Okay, and click finish. And there we go. So the first thing it's doing, it's asking us, to save the file. So I'm going to go ahead and save it to the desktop here. Actually, I'll save it to C:\\/ FoxIT 6. And I'll call this FoxIT 6 print. Okay. So now you can see I've captured the dialog in the Design Studio here. Sorry, I got all these windows open here. I know it's a little confusing. So I'll leave the registry guy over here. Okay, so we'll leave that guy there. Here's the print dialog for FoxIT Reader, and then here's the Design Studio. Okay, so so basically at this point now, what we're going to do is in the Design Studio, we're going to right-click over each of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys, which will correspond to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things that you can do here. So what we'll do is just right-click over and train it by going to Configuration Wizard. So we'll go to Next, and we'll leave it where it is, FoxIT Reader 6 printer. Next, it is unchecked, so we'll leave it unchecked. I'll go ahead and check it and click OK. Whoops. Now, I don't actually have to print it. That's not the important part. We can see in the registry that it actually did do something. So when we go back and click Next, okay, what we're looking for is this first item, what corresponds to choose paper source by PDF size. Actually, and you can see it's probably paper by size that changed from 0 to 1. That's probably the right guy because the other ones, there was nothing before the capture. That's probably the right one, so I'll click Next. Okay, so 0 and 1, and click Next, and that was it. We're finished. So we'll train the next one, Auto Rotate. Configuration Wizard, Next, Next, and then we'll go back to Print, Auto Rotate. We'll click OK. Click there. Of course, we don't actually want to print. Go back to Design Studio, Next, and boom, we discovered it instantly. We didn't even have to ask which one it was. Oops, I guess we did. So let's try that again. So we'll go back here. Go back, File, Print, and let's uncheck Auto Rotate here, and then we'll try it one more time. So Next, Next, Auto Rotate. See, I can even see it that it's there. Okay, I can see that it's there. So if I were to go to File, Print, and click on Auto Rotate here, and click OK, we can see that it changed, and then boom, we just learned it right there. So now we're going to change it back by going to File, Print, and change it back. And boom, we learned 0 and 1. And this is using the wizard. If you wanted to, you could get right to it, and you could do a manual as well. You can go to Advanced, you can go to First Action, and go to Registry, and auto center, if we know that the project root is this portion of the registry. So if we just pick registry value, what was that guy called? Auto center. We could probably find, here it is, auto center. And so place the on value. I'll do both manually. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll set on to 1 and off to 0. That is almost certainly what it is. Print as image. Again, we could do this one manually as well because they're pretty obvious. They're stated right in the registry. So print as image, print as, here we go. All right, so I'll set them both manually again. So on is 1 and off is 0. There we go. Grayscale, we'll go ahead and do that one too. And grayscale, gray, there we go. And then we'll go ahead and to on is 1 and off is 0. And there we go. So those are the guys that are configurable here. If there are other, I see reverse pages here as well. I bet you we can get that guy too by selecting him. Just for fun. So reverse pages, and we'll go ahead and say on is 1 and off is 0. And there you go. So if anything else is here that you want to configure, that's generally the best way to do it. You might want to clean some things out here by doing things like that. And that's basically it. So what I would do then is I would save this out. I would then go to the compiler and compile it. If you don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to compiling, you have to read the Design Studio manual or the Quick Start Guide, which describes exactly how to do that. And then you'll have your policy pack and go to town on it. Okay, so that's basically how I generated this. I hope this is helpful as a tutorial. By the way, the reason that it failed. So the only reason that this failed, by the way, is that I'm not compiling as an local administrator on the machine, or else it would have worked just fine. So that's the scoop right there. So that is how I created this pack. If you have any questions, please post your how do I questions to the forums. Looking forward to helping you out. Thanks so much.